Why can't I leave my toxic relationship? Why do I still love someone who keeps hurting me? They say sorry, bring flowers, act sweet, and that confuses me. You think they will change? They won't. Can you love someone and still leave them? Yes, you can. Because love isn't a reason to stay in pain. It's not weakness. It's called trauma bonding in psychology. You know they are bad for you, so why can't you leave them or walk away? Let's uncover the reasons. Hi, I am Pragya Prateek, a counseling psychologist. And if you have ever found yourself asking any of these questions, then you are in the right place. This video is for anyone who feels stuck in a relationship that's draining them, emotionally, mentally, or even spiritually. You might be dating a narcissist. You might be caught in a cycle of guilt, gaslight, and false hope. Or maybe you are just scared of being alone. Whatever brought you here, I want you to know you are not weak, you are not broken, and you are not alone. Let's reveal the psychological reasons why walking away feels so impossible and what's actually happening inside your mind and heart. Reason 1. The addictive cycle. You know they are bad for you, so why can't you walk away? You know this isn't love. You know you are crying more than you are smiling. You know they manipulate you, gaslight you, and ignore you. But you still stay. And maybe deep down you doubt yourself for it. But the truth is, it's not weakness. It's called emotional trauma in everyday psychology. So why do we keep doing this even after knowing that we are doing wrong? Let's understand this with the help of second reason. The false hope. Toxic love isn't love. It's a cycle, a trap. They don't hurt you all the time. They say sorry, bring flowers, act sweet, and that confuses you. They give you a little love, just enough to keep you hoping. And then they disappear or hurt you again. So what does this cycle lead to? It gives you highs and lows like an emotional roller coaster, and your brain gets addicted to those highs, even if the lows are destroying you. This is called trauma bonding in psychology. It's not love, it's survival confusion, and maybe you know this deep down. But a small part of you still hopes they'll go back to how they were in the beginning. So why does that hope feel so real and even everything else feels wrong? Here comes the answer. Reason 3. The fear of being alone. You'll think they'll change, but trust me, they won't. Every time they say, I'll be better, I didn't mean it, it's your mistake, you believe them. Because you remember who they were in the beginning. But that version of them was never real. It was just an act to get you hooked. So what about the real or actual version? It is the one who makes you feel small, scared, and worthless. That's who you are engaging with now. And hoping for a different ending won't change the story. And yet, even when you stop believing them, you might still stay, not because you love them, but because the thought of being alone even feels scarier. But why it is like that? Ask yourself after watching this video. Now coming to the most important part. Here's the magical statement. The fact. You can leave them even if you love them. Leaving them means facing yourself, and that's scary, right? Sometimes you stay not because you love them, but because you are afraid of being alone. You fear the silence. You fear the emptiness. You fear the pain of withdrawal. Because yes, leaving them will hurt you. But what about staying? That's a slow and steady damage you are doing to yourself. You are not only afraid of losing them, you are afraid of losing the version of who tolerated them. But guess what? That version of you deserves to rest. If you are tired, if you are exhausted, Let them go. But then the thought creeps in, what if I still love them? Can love and leaving really exist in the same sentence? So the answer is yes. Love should not be a reason to stay in pain. You can still love them and walk away. You can miss them and still choose your mental peace. Healing doesn't mean you stop loving them. It means you start loving yourself more. The version of you who's been waiting to be free. The version of you who finally says enough. And if that word enough feels heavy in your chest right now, then maybe it's not a coincidence. It's time to ask yourself, what if I was never the problem? You are not weak. You are not crazy. You were just deeply hurt and deeply hopeful at the same time. And now it's time to choose peace over chaos. Because they were never going to save you. But you can and you will. If this video helped you understand your situation a little better, I am glad you are here. In the next video, I'll be sharing 10 practical and gentle ways to start leaving a toxic relationship, especially if you are feeling stuck or unsure how to begin. If that sounds like something you need, feel free to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss it. And if someone close to you is going through something similar, consider sharing this with them. Take your time and take care of yourself. Thank you for joining. See you in the next video.